Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. Late last year and around September, I did a trip with a few friends from work to South West Queensland to look for inland taipans. It was great fun. Didn't really film it as well as I had other trips, but I definitely filmed a lot of the animals we found. So I'm going to put it all together as best as I can and showcase some of the cool animals we found. We went out that way to look for inland taipans, so it was a great trip, great fun, and with some great people, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. As you can see, I am not in Sydney or my reptile room at home. We are currently in Western New South Wales, travelling out to Queensland, Western Queensland again, but with some friends from work. There's a good crew of us, Georgie, Jared, and the Taipan. We all know and love the Taipan. So we're out there just chasing reptiles, trying to find inland taipans. It's the biggest target of the trip, and yeah, it should be good. The Georgie's first ever herp trip too, so she's pretty pumped to see some reptiles. But it is so good to be back in the red dirt, and yeah, hopefully we get some things today. It's 5:30 in the morning. I think we got in at 2:30. We saw a few things last night, like a red nape snake and a curl snake, things I've shown on the channel quite a lot, but probably the coolest thing was the southern spiny-tailed gecko. I did get some footage of it. It's probably playing right now. And yeah, so we'll be hitting the road soon, and the sun hasn't even rose yet. Man, desert sunsets, you cannot, or sunrises I should say, you cannot beat them.
Ready? Locked and loaded. Oh, the dog! No! Dog.
We just got a beanie, but at first,
Oh my gosh!
cool lizard is this awesome shingle. You can hear Georgie getting stoked in the background. How cool is that?
Yeah.
We're on the board. On the way, we saw a couple of these sand monitors. They were very quick, and unfortunately this was the only footage I got. Got our second netted. We got a first one earlier, but it bolted. We get a closer look at this one. Big adult male. You can tell it's an old male because it's pretty washed out colours. I'm sure he'll brighten up in breeding season though. What an awesome lizard. I love netted dragons. They're super common out here. Easy to find, but fun to find. As we drove, day turned into night, and we started to road cruise for some snakes. Alright, after a slow, very slow road cruise with nothing, surprisingly, we are going to be walking the Spinifex dunes. My biggest target's jeweled gecko, but we'll see what we can turn up. Hopefully we get something good. It took a while, but I managed to get this northern spiny-tailed gecko. Looks like it's got a regenerated tail, unfortunately. But finally on the board. I think Jai got a couple frog, and Georgie got some frog species over there. But I've been trying for these elder eye or a knobtail. Only thing I can come across so far. Oh, let's keep searching and hopefully I can get lucky. managed to get not one, but two Ciliaris on this branch. That's pretty cool. Still no eldereye or levis yet, but that's sick. Never seen that before. Okay, so we moved locations to some more rocky habitat. Just shining caves, seeing if we can see Stimson's pythons or a Eromanga knobtail. The sand dunes are really slow, unfortunately, but hopefully we can work these mounds and get something cool. So fingers crossed we do. If not, see you in the morning. We'll be waking up super early, so we'll hopefully see you then. Alright, morning everyone. It is really early the next morning, and we are currently looking for all the black soil species, but most importantly inland taipans. None of the other guys have seen them before. We have seen them before, but in Coober Pedy, and I've tried for them out here in the Channel Country for maybe 3 times. So it's going to be really good to get out here and hopefully find one. But as every early morning on the black soil starts, the sunset is just phenomenal. Let's go. Hopefully we get an inland. After cruising all morning, we finally got our taipan. Beautiful 3-foot individual. It's coming into their breeding season where they change colours as well. Let's see if we can slow him down. Such a cool looking snake. They've got very smooth, shiny scales and a highly toxic venom. Now throughout the heat of the day, they go down these soil cracks, coming out early in the morning to look for some rats. What an animal. Exactly what we come out here for, and our first large elapid of the trip. Freaking incredible. Can't get much better than this in herping Australia.
He's like, come on, I thought there was holes here.
Just watch how he's behaving, eh? Like he prods his nose down the holes, and he stops and looks at ya, and then keeps going, and he stops and looks at ya. He might come back out. We got second taipan, little baby one. Look at this. This is incredible. They're on the move now. Snakes are schmoozing. Look at this. Is incredible. How good is this?
No, I'm gonna get my phone.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm so stoked. Look at this defensive posturing. Wow. What an incredible snake. In this clip, watch how the snake moves straight past my boot. Even in the most extreme cases, in the middle of nowhere with the world's most toxic snake. This shows that snakes do not want to bite or chase or hurt you. All they want to do is to try to get away. Alright, what a successful morning. 2 taipans. That is a lot better than we thought we were going to do. So we are celebrating by driving 6 hours to Winton and hopefully look for collet snakes. And they're a very, 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 very hard species to find, but we'll just see what happens. We're on a little bit of a roll, way better than last night where we got nothing. So yeah, hopefully it's good fun. I'm hoping I can get out into the jump up country for eastern pygmy mulgars. You know, I'm on a hunt for them. It's a snake I've been trying to look for quite a while, but yeah, should be fun. And hopefully I will see you soon, and maybe get a Panoptes or Spencer's on the way up there. Unfortunately, the black soil herping was a bit of a bust, only one live curl snake, but we just come back to some rocky country. Hopefully we can find some cool things, like Eromanga knobtails, eastern pygmy mulga, olive pythons would be cool, so fingers crossed we can come across one. But really good to be back in this spinifex country looking for reptiles. It's some of the best habitat in West Queensland. The first snake of the night was this lovely subadult olive python, found in the eastern part of their range, where they're restricted to these rocky jump-up country, normally near water. It was pretty sick to finally see one of these West Queensland animals, after only ever seeing them in Mount Isa. Beautiful male Centralian tree dragon, sleeping in a tree. Well, he's awake now because we blasted torches in his face, but what a sick lizard. Beautiful as well. They go really bright at night, dragons. That's cool. The Jaipan found olive number 2. Far out. What a sick animal. They're so muddy from ambushing in that shitty little puddle, but that is so sick. What a night. So much better than last night. Great fun. That's awesome. Alright, so that turned out to be a very successful night. We're just going to be finishing up now and then heading to bed, because it'll be another 6 o'clock wake up, and we're going to head back out into the Mitchell Grass Downs and just pray to God that we get a collet snake. I'm not like, you can't really target collets. They just kind of show up, so you just got to go out and try. But even if we go to any other of the larger lapids, like speckled brown or a little crack dwelling whip snake, so should be fun anyway. And then as it warms up, the verandas, hopefully go for some Panoptes and Spencer's, and then come back into this rocky habitat for Ackies, and maybe look in the trees for Tristis. So hopefully a good variety of animals tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Fire out of Lovity. Alright, so sorry for the lack of updates. This morning we were driving for quite a few hours looking for snakes and goannas, and we only got a speckled brown, and it shot off the road quick as and went down a soil crack before you can even blink. So a bit frustrating, didn't really get anything today, but we are now on the black soil plains again, and we're going to be going for collet snakes tonight. We found some alright habitat, and we've got some nice little soil cracks, so fingers crossed we can get a collet. But honestly, I'm just keen for any species of snake. Anything will do, because we've been pretty unlucky with snakes, especially with road cruising. After a few hours of nothing on the black soil, we decided to head back over to the jump up country to target some geckos. The guys managed to get a nice female Eromanga knobtail. Finally good to get a knobtail this trip. They've eluded us all trip. But pretty cool. Seen these guys plenty of times before, but they never get old. How good's that? Such a beautiful species of lizard. Next up is this beautiful Christian spiny-tailed gecko. Pretty common in this habitat. And then they are just such a gorgeous species. Very similar to Strophus ciliaris. The biggest difference being to have a blue mouth instead of a yellowy orange one. You can really see those beautiful spines down its tail. What an awesome animal. It's actually starting to be a little bit more productive now, so hopefully the snakes are on the move. Phew, that's so good. Finally some good geckos. Unfortunately, the last find of the night was that Christian spiny-tailed gecko, and the next morning we started to drive south into the Brigalow belt to meet up with Michael. When we got there, we instantly started herping as we arrived right on sunset. First reptile of the night, Burton's legless lizard, Lialis burtonus. Really pretty one, got some nice pattern down its back. Oh well, reptiles are moving, so we better get on the road and try to find a mulga snake.
On the move!
Good start.
The first snake of the night was this beautiful little eastern brown snake. It was pretty cool to see the world's most toxic and second most toxic snake in one trip. On warmer days, these normally diurnal snakes will become active at night to seek refuge from the heat, whilst also still trying to hunt and survive.
Alright, we got a first Antaresia for the trip, surprisingly, is this beautiful spotted python, Antaresia maculosa. And they are the largest out of the Antaresia, getting over 1 meter in length. This is a beautiful individual. Good to finally get some snakes tonight. It's been a hard slog looking for snakes, so awesome to come across a few.
With this snake being the only new species for the trip, this Carpentaria snake was a welcome find, These small nocturnal elapids are in the Cryptophis genus, closely related to the eastern small-eyed snakes we get back at home.
I got the guys to drop me off to eye shine for geckos, and this is what I was targeting. This is the golden-tailed gecko, Strophus taenicorda, one of 3 subspecies, and last year I did a trip where I missed these guys due to flooding, and I got the other 2 subspecies. Yes, I'm so excited. Gonna go get some photos, but awesome. I'll get some more footage after. Alright, I got more eye shine in this tree. Which is another golden tail. This is the second golden tail for the night. What a crazy looking gecko. Wowzers. That is so cool. They're such good geckos. Wow.
As the clock struck midnight and the temperatures dropped below 13 degrees, snakes were definitely not on our minds, as we were driving south to make tomorrow's drive a lot easier. Although this adult palehead made us very happy as we spotted it crossing the road. Poplocephalus species are known for being able to cruise around in cooler temperatures. Broadheads and Stevens bandeds can also be found in such cooler temperatures. So this palehead was an awesome way to end the trip.
Okay guys, that's where today's video will end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was such a fun trip, and you won't see much more from me in the future. I have filmed a video from the mid-north coast a few months ago, which I will get around to editing soon. And other than that, I might do a couple nights looking for a gecko species that has been featured on the channel before. Michael the bugger has seen that species twice and I haven't. But until then, you won't really see much else because the next big trip will be overseas, which I'm really excited for. Going to look for some bright blue pit vipers in Indonesia, so can't wait for that. Until then, please like and subscribe to follow our adventures for more, and hope to see you in the next one.
Thanks everyone for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and follow our socials down below.